Fret not thyself because of evildoers. In other words, don't let evildoers give you pressure. And more be on top pressure, man. Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. So the people to envy are not sinners who are doing well. Don't fret yourself. Don't be anxious. Don't compare yourself to them. Their evil doing disqualifies their prosperity. Their evil doing disqualifies their success. God says that if you will be worried, don't worry yourself about anybody doing well but is in sin. Verse 2: for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as a green herb. So the only thing that lasts are blessings that comes from the Lord. He said that if you see anybody who is in sin and is doing very well, he said, don't be envious, don't fret, don't be anxious, don't say that, and even those who don't pray are doing well. God says, shut up. They will be cut off like grass. They don't have guarantee for everything they possess today. They don't have the guarantee. Then the verse 3, God is showing us how we must approach him, especially in the year of his presence. How we must handle his presence, so that we don't focus on sinners who seems to be doing well. The first thing, he gives us three attitudes to approach God with. He said, trust in the Lord. Then he tells you what happens to those who trust in the Lord. This is definite, it doesn't change. It's the reward of trust. What they will hold to a radiso. Now, what may radia you potenti? Trust means that I give myself away to you and I care less whatever happens. Trust means that you told me to take in poison and I'll take it because you can't harm me. Trust is deep. That's why the Bible says, curse is any man that puts his trust in the arm of flesh and in another man. Because trust is actually taking your life and putting it in the hands of another. And God says he is the only one that can be trusted. Love your wife but trust God. Love your husband but trust God. People of God, if you think you want to love money but trust God, because it's not everything money can handle. So even if you want to sell your love to money, make sure you sell the trust to God. Trust in the Lord and do good. So all that you need to do is to be kind, because your trust is in God. So it's not your job to pay back who was not good to you. You just keep doing good because your trust is in God. So the fact that I helped you when you betrayed me doesn't mean I should revenge, because you yourself, when I was helping you, I didn't trust you. I didn't really trust you. So if you betray me today, you have only revealed what I was expecting. So anybody that trusts God doesn't find any difficulty doing good, because they are not expecting you to be the one to handle their future. No, whatever I do for you, it's not so that in the future when I go down, you will also come and help me. No. I can't sell such a trust to you. I can't invest such trust in you. Does that mean I'm prophesying my downfall? I'm doing you good, but I'm trusting God that I'll keep doing you good forever. So the God I trust that have put me in this place to keep helping you, I must trust him for him to help me to keep helping you. So he said that the first attitude to approach God with is trust him. And when you begin to trust him and all you do is to be showing kindness and good, he says, so shall thou dwell in the land. That means there are some people in the land but they are hanging. Those who are established, known, blessed are those who trust in the Lord. He says, so shall you dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. The land will feed you. Those that trust God, the land feeds them. Oh, bad diato. This is your first approach to the Lord. Trust in Him, and the reward is that you will dwell. You will have a place. You will have a space in the land. There is nobody that trusts God that is hanging. No. Most people say they trust Him, but in reality they don't. It is an anchor they trust, and they are sealing that one with confession. So there are people here who are actually praying with us, but in reality their trust is in a boyfriend that promised them something, and they are only telling God that, help my boyfriend to be faithful to me. But some of us, even if you tell us you will give me a check of $1 million tomorrow morning, and you take a picture and show it to me, and you call your bank manager and put it on a conference call, and the bank manager promised me that tomorrow I should come for it, I will still trust God. I will still trust God for $1 million until you put it in my hands, and I'll say, God bless you, and come back home and say, God, I thank you that I trusted you, and you made a way in your own way to make it happen. I trust in you. He said, those that trust in the Lord shall dwell in the land. One of my greatest blessings in this life is when God put me through difficult situations to trust Him. When I got to a point when even prayer seems like it wasn't working, and after everything was said and done, it looked like the man was teaching me trust. It's like the way an eagle teaches her eaglet trust. Will fly the eaglet, the young eagle, very high and leave the eagle, and he'll be struggling to fly, but he'll not be able. So when he's very close to the land and he thinks that he's about to hit and die, and then the mother will stretch forth the wings and come under the eaglet, and the eaglet will fall on the mother, and he will take her high again and do the same thing until the eaglet will keep struggling until he can fly by himself. Sometimes if God realizes that you have trust problems, He will take you high and leave you. He will take you. That is why you are going through a problem. It looks like you are crying on Him and He's not hearing. He will intentionally leave you. When you are about to hit on the ground, then He said that I bore you on eagle's wings. That is what it means. When God told the Israelites, I bore you on eagle's wing, what He was trying to tell you, that I left you when it looked like you were about to die, then I come through for you. It looks like you have ended, then I come through for you. That was all that He was doing with them. When it looks like they are finished, Pharaoh has caught up on them, He comes through for them. When it looks like the serpents are going to kill all of them, then He comes through for them. When it looks like there is no water anywhere, they are dying out of thirst, then water comes out of a rock. He was always doing last minute approach to teach them trust. This year, your greatest breakthrough is to learn trust early. Learn trust early before God teaches you trust by October. So when you allow Him to teach you, if you learn trust by November, that means you will enjoy only 1 month. But if you allow God to teach you trust this month, it means that you will enjoy 11 months of the benefits of trust.